I so appreciate your comments, Saul and Doug, both, because it's really an exciting time in the sense that it is certainly challenging us as educators to think and examine more closely what it is that we do in teaching and how is it that we can leverage the human intelligence that we bring to the classroom, that our students bring in their learning. How can we leverage that human intelligence to be able to really work with and alongside of artificial intelligence? And Andres Schleicher certainly has reminded us for many years now that what our fundamental role is as educators is to prepare students for their future, not our past. And I think one of the challenges that we have as educators is that we certainly bring a steadying force to what education looks like. And we always have to be responsive to what are the changes in society. But I'll turn my attention to the World Economic Forum. And last year, as they do every year, they create a Future of Jobs report. So this was last year's for this year that we're in right now. And the way that they talk about skills is especially in being able to project what are the core skills that are going to be needed in 2030. There are predictive models around that as well. And certainly you can see distributions, those black dots represent technology skills. Those are really important to be able to do. But also, please note the cognitive skills, the engagement skills, the self-management skills that are there. So let's just kind of zoom in a bit on those core skills that the World Economic Forum discussed as well. We realize that there are a lot of data that are there. And yes, certainly having that technology literacy, being able to work with AI, being able to work with big data, those are important. But also look too at some of the things that we have been doing as educators for many years around creative thinking, around being able to develop resilience and flexibility, as well as things like curiosity, lifetime learning. Now, having said all of that, there are boomers versus doomers. And in this particular case, boomers are not folks that are in my generation necessarily, but rather when it comes to AI, there are some boomers that are like so enthusiastic about AI. It's going to save humanity. It's going to do all of these amazing things. And on the other end of the continuum are the doomers, which is basically the robots are going to rise up and kill us all, right? And I think it's fair to say that we fall somewhere in the middle, ranging into the boomers side of the argument. There's tremendous potential there, but we also have to be cognizant, acknowledge what some of the potential pitfalls are. And I will offer that many folks talk about, well, it's plagiarism. Kids can just put things into the chat bot and they can cut, paste, copy, and off they go. Right? And that certainly is a real concern for that. But I will also say as well that what it signals to us as educators is that we need to think differently about how it is that we're creating tasks, that we're creating those opportunities, not just to make assignments AI resistant, but to really build on what it is that AI and us together in partnership can offer around creativity, sparking up curiosity, and so on, and really being able to construct those opportunities to bring that into classrooms and bring that outside of classrooms.